Hello, I'm Marisha, and I suffer from mental illness. Not a lot of people understand what mental illness really is, and I'm here to educate you a little bit. Some people think mental illness is just being crazy or cuckoo, but that's not the case, and it's actually very serious. And a lot of times it's not in people's control. Some people think depression is an escalated version of sadness, but that's not the case at all. It's an imbalance within the brain that causes you to see things dreary and dark and to feel worthless and unwanted. And it can really mess with your mind over time if not taken care of. It's not something that can just disappear or go away, no matter what you really do. That's why there's professionals to help you get the help that you need. My next mental illness is anxiety. Anxiety can cause you to feel jittery. That's where a lot of anxiety attacks come. You start shaking and feeling uneasy, and it's not pleasant. You can actually lead into panic attacks, which I've done quite a bit. Anxiety affects you socially all the time. You can think someone's yelling at you when actually they're just speaking to you. But you can't comprehend that, and it sends you in a panic. You think when someone tells you you should have done something a certain way, that it's totally wrong and you're a failure. And that really affects with your anxiety. Anxiety can really take control, and it's something that also needs medical help like depression, and should be looked at for help from a doctor. My next two mental illnesses are schizophrenia and PTSD. Both can kind of collaborate together, so I put them together for this next talk. Having PTSD can be from a traumatic moment in your life that really psychologically messed with you, that it carries on even after that traumatic moment, and it can infect you. If something triggers your PTSD, you can flip out, you can get scared, you can cry, and it can put a lot of harm on you and others. Schizophrenia is a disease where you may also have a traumatic incident in your life which could cause you to see or hear things that aren't really there. I was diagnosed with schizophrenia at a young age, and it was due to trauma of my sister dying and other reasons. I would hear voices blaming me for certain things, whether it was true or not. They would tell me I'm worthless and that I didn't matter. A lot of times I would sit in the bathroom and I'd rock back and forth covering my ears trying to drown out the sound. It was sad, and it really took a lot out on me. It affected my schoolwork, and it affected my day-to-day life. I thought I would never get better, to be honest. I thought I'd forever hear those voices telling me I'm stupid or an idiot. I thought my schoolwork wouldn't get better and I'd fail school because I was being told that I'm not smart. And when I saw a psychiatrist, she put me on medication that stopped those voices. Sometimes I get them in stressful moments, but I know that they're not real. I know that I'm stronger than them. And that's what help can do for you when it comes to schizophrenia and PTSD. My last mental illness is border personality disorder, or borderline personality disorder. I was diagnosed with that about 2 years ago, during a time when I went to the hospital for trying to hurt myself. It was realized that all my mental illnesses over time that didn't get better ended up putting me in a bad state. It messed up with my personality and my brain waves extremely, and it made me want to hurt myself all the time. I became very suicidal. Borderline personality disorder, like all the others, makes you feel worthless, even if no one says it. Someone can tell you they'll talk to you later because they're just simply busy, but you think they're gonna leave forever. It can happen with abandonment issues, with abuse within your household. It can happen from having those things enter your life and either continuously stay there for a long period of time or leave after a long period of time. And it's not something you want to be on the other end of. Get help if you have mental illness. Don't let it dictate your life. Don't let it control you. Because you're worth having the control in your own hands.